Rob, perhaps we can just start with selection. Curran's on the bench, and Gwazi's starting at fullback. A little bit about that choice.
Yeah, we just we feel that Gwazi, every time he's played for us at fullback this year, has really done well. You know, he at fullback he brings a lot of security for us at the back, and he's a very good attacking fullback, as he's proved in the playing for the SAA. So yeah, that's why we've selected him there. And you know, Gwazi has done well for us at 10. We just wanted to keep a little bit of continuity at 10. So yep.
Curran gives you then cover off the bench in both positions as well. So
correct. Yeah.
But you're pretty much at full strength, Rob.
Yes, we are. Yeah, except for Beast, that's struggling with a bit of a neck injury. So, but other than that, we're full strength.
Your Beast trio is also Tera on the bench. You've gone for a nice big loose trio with big guys next to you as well. Yeah,
I think with Phil and Dan and John Luke, they've done well for us this year, and we're certainly going to need that power and strength on Saturday.
Rob, do you think this is going to be one of the toughest games of the year?
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah, I think it will be, man. There's a lot to play for. We need to get our campaign properly back on track with a good performance. Going into the quarterfinal, and they've got a lot to play for as well. So yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Now, Robbie, obviously, I mean, you were pretty sort of not too happy after the Bulls game. I mean, these last 2 weeks, have you sort of intensified training quite a bit? I mean, have you worked the guys quite hard in the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, we have. I think it's certainly, especially playing against the Lions and playing against potential New Zealand side in the quarterfinals, we needed to up the intensity and up the ball and play time. So we spent a lot of time on that.
Rob, how much do you take out of that game at Ellis Park? I know it's in the past and it's history, but do you take something from it and that you played really well that day and you know that you can compete and probably should even have won that game?
Yeah, I think we felt very unlucky not having won that game, but and we did play well. So hopefully we can have a repeat performance, but just with winning the game at the end.
Rob, how do you dismantle a team like the Lions? How do you guys plan to beat them this weekend? What's the point of attack?
Yeah, we're going to have to be really accurate with our set pieces, and then we're going to have to put their key players under pressure. They're a team. If you give them any opportunities, they'll take that. So we're going to have to be very accurate on defence.
Rob, you guys also can't afford to go into your shells. You want to move the ball as well, and attack when you can. So that's obviously got to be accurate, but also not conservative.
No, I agree, Mike. We will take opportunities when they present themselves. The disappointing thing against the Bulls is that every time we took the ball wide, we actually got quite big gain line, or we went over the advantage line well, but then we lost the ball out on the edge. So we can't afford this, and we can't afford that on Saturday.
Rob, the Lions have been the standout team again, the South African standout team again, probably in the competition as well, and they've done really well over the last couple of years. In your opinion, why have they done so well?
Well, I think they're a side that's played together for a long time. They've been together for the last 4 years as a unit. That's why they've done well.
Philip, what do you expect up front? Yaku opposite you, and Acha, they've got a lot of speed, a lot of guys in form. It's going to be quite a battle.
Yeah, I think they take a lot of confidence out of, especially like a lot of the players in that pack that came from the box. I think they'll take a lot of confidence from that and the way that they've played, especially also after the break, the way they played against the Sunwolves. So we expect a team that's full of confidence, full of running and full of excitement, and we just have to weather that storm. And I think the guys are definitely up for it, especially after our disappointing game against the Bulls. And we also back ourselves, knowing that we back our own ability in the sense that we've already proven to them that once we get going, we can also be pretty lethal.
Have you guys lost the game at Ellis Park on some TMO decisions? Obviously, a focus this week might be to take the TMO out of it and just make sure discipline is 100%.
Yeah, we want to be really clean and just take those 50-50s out of the way. So our main focus is just to focus on our game plan and get whatever we want to do 100% done well. And if it does come to a 50-50 call again, hopefully it will fall on our side. But I think the way we want to play, we don't really want to have to worry about those calls. We want to play and put them under pressure from the get-go.
Your set scrum's been going really well. I think you're in the top 3 for success rate in the whole competition. The Lions are not exactly scrumming badly themselves, so what do you expect up there?
Yeah, I think they always rely on their set piece. It looks like a team that always wants to throw the ball around, but I think they heavily rely on their set piece, and so should any team, because that's where the foundations lay. So I think that's going to be a heavy, a heavy point for us. So we're definitely going to focus on that. But we take confidence in the way that we've scrummed. But we're not going to take their scrum lightly at all. We always know that they have a good scrum. They have good discipline in getting the scrum nice and low. So we're just going to focus sticking to our systems and make sure that they don't wheel the scrum, because we do know that they play well off their scrums. And they also, with the lineouts, they always try and force penalties, and that's actually how they get into your half and start getting stuck into you.
Philip, is it
Sorry, go.
Yeah.
With such a big derby, there's little need for motivation, I understand. But what's the feeling among the boys? Is there a real determination towards one of them?
I think there's a lot of determination, and it's almost the same game we've had against the Stormers. The guys are very eager. I think the main focus now would be to try and control that eagerness and that that excitement into a controlled environment where you don't do stupid things, and I think that's probably what happened against the Bulls. We started getting anxious and we did something that if you had a controlled environment you shouldn't have done. So I think like you said, we don't have to motivate anyone, but I think the key here would be to be accurate, like Coach Rob said.
Philip, has there been talk about the added emotional incentive with a couple of guys playing their last game at home this weekend?
Yeah, we're a family, and obviously it's you always play for your team, and that basically means for the guy next to you. So there will always be emotions, and especially when it's a big game like this one, whereas you rely on your fellow mate, and when you have to say goodbye to one of those, you want to do it in a good fashion. So it will definitely add to what we want to do this weekend. So hopefully those guys will also, and hopefully we can contribute to them, finishing on a high. I think that will be very valuable to them as well as to us.
Rob, everyone will watch that Crusaders Hurricanes game.
Yep.
But obviously irrelevant to how you approach the game. Is that right?
Yeah. We just want to focus on our game against the Lions, and we'll obviously know what the result is, before we play. So we just want to make sure that we get our processes going. We have a good start to the game. We want to play well on Saturday.
Rob, maybe just a word to the people out there who come to the stadium. This is going to be a game of the season almost.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on what to expect?
Yeah, look, you know, I've said before, we've had a bit of a up and down season, and you know, especially at home, and it's very disappointing if we don't perform well for our fans, but hopefully we'll put that right on Saturday.
Any further questions? There's 2 one-on-one requests for the SABC and ETV for both.